Welcome to Two Guys. Well, we are actually outside of the garage today.
That's right, they let us out. No worky, all play. We're gonna check out some great rides at a charity event. Monster Transmission set this up. It's a great auto show. We got even more in store for you today.
No, tractor pulls, cool rides. There are all kinds of cool stuff. Stay tuned. All right, here we are. It's a beautiful day. We're down in Florida, and we're at the Monster Transmission Children's Charity benefiting the St. Jude's Hospital.
That's right, we got cars everywhere. I'm getting antsy. I see eye candy all over the place.
Let's go.
Now check this out. This isn't something you're gonna see every day. This is an LS1 powered 1961 Ford cab over. You can see it's been sectioned, shortened. Very unique ride. I'd love to find the owner of this thing and take it for a spin.
Hey, Mama, how do you like my 1953 210 convertible? Now, the 210 was a pretty rare option back in '53, and the convertible even more rare. This thing actually, the owner had to go to Argentina in order to pick it up. Pretty rough shape. Took it around to some shops and got himself a nice fly white interior. And you know the ladies love the white interior, so you got your knob, cruising down the road, honey. What do you think of the convert? Oh yeah, I love it, I love it. And if you can see on the sticker, no trailer required.
Now, as clean as this car is, it's just not good for the dating scene, you know? It's just not the right color.
Nothing says 60s more than gold metal flake and white interior. Look at that, man, can't go wrong. And don't forget the Steelies with the white walls. And then if you sneak inside, if I can pull the safety catch, you can get a view of, oh yeah, small block. You gotta have the caddy air cleaner and the fin valve covers. You can't go wrong.
Where you want to go?
Oh man, take me to the party. You know, sometimes you just gotta make friends with people you don't know because they're riding around in cool cars. Now, I don't know why we're going backwards. I thought we were going forwards. But you know, that's the day we're having today.
Okay, so, you know, lime green metal flake also says 60s, also with the period white interior, but this one's got the Buick nailhead. What a great engine. Now, if you look underneath, ooh, silver metal flake on the dropped axle. We're coming to the black 39 Ford. Now this guy's from Atlanta also. This is the maiden voyage down to the charity event today. Now I bought this car. It's got a fiberglass body, fiberglass fenders, but it's got a steel hood. And what a gorgeous car.
Now we got all kinds out here today. Now this is old with new, kind of a blend. Now it's a 1970 Cuda taking off an old theme, Mr. Norm, sort of a powerhouse Chicago dealer, kind of competing with that Yanko Chevrolet. Really clean car, really well done. And if you recognize this color, this is the Chip Foose Hemisphere Green. It's the true color, and he actually signed it underneath here on the rad support. Now you can see inside, he's modernized everything. 6.1 liter Hemi, a Viper transmission, 2.8 liter supercharger pumping out over 600 horsepower to the back. You know, when I get this old, I wish I could be revived in the same sort of fashion. Go tear it up again.
Look at this beautiful 1960 Chevy Impala. Now I actually talked to the owner, Mike, and he said he saw this car on the road, he wanted one from when he was a kid, and he actually followed the guy home, made friends with him, and hung out with him for 10 years until he talked the guy into selling it to him.
That's a true car guy desire.
Now he did pay his respects, kept the car original, put it back to the condition that he wanted, and it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it looks great. Not about all original, but you can't blame a guy for a little, you know, alternator and AC upgrades. You know, it's a hot day out today.
Yeah, especially in Florida. Hey!
Hey guys, I've been looking all over for you.
Hey, Keely, it's good to see you, man.
Welcome, welcome. A great turnout.
Event.
Yeah, man, great turnout. Charity event benefiting St. Jude's, and it's awesome. I mean, look around you.
Oh, you got a great
cars,
turnout.
people everywhere. Awesome.
Perfect day.
Yeah.
Perfect day.
I figured since you guys are so close, the shop's next door. Why don't we go take a ride, check it out?
Yeah,
we definitely gotta take a
absolutely.
spin.
All right, come on, let's go.
Man, what a place you got here. This is cool. You always have a car show going on in front of your place. This is nice. Very cool.
Or is this the carpool lot? You can just come out here and grab one and go to lunch.
Wow, check this place out, man. This is awesome.
Yeah, welcome to the new place.
We got some eye candy in here too.
Yeah.
Over here on the right, we got the dyno testing area, kids. And if you look to the left, we've got the Camaros. But stay tuned. We're going to actually take you on a full tour of Monster Transmission drive style.
This segment of Two Guys Garage is brought to you by Satisfied Brake Products, North America's leading independent manufacturer of friction technologies. Look to Satisfied for all of your stopping needs.
Welcome back, land of the dead.
This is where it all starts, guys. We got the cores.
It's where you rack them and stack them, huh?
You got it.
They look a little bit dirty. I'm hoping by the time we get to the end here, they'll look nice and pretty.
Oh, yeah, baby. Here we go.
They're the designated cleaners.
Cool, they're looking better already, man.
Tear down crew. Hey guys, remember my dad Kurt?
Hey, Brian, how you doing, buddy? Good. Hey, all right, man. Good to have you guys here. All right, welcome to the Monster Factory. This is where all the magic happens. We basically take an old junk core, we strip them down. So this is where it starts. We first identify the customer's order the right transmission. We have a quality control form we check it by. Then we disassemble it, tear it down to the bare case, and then put it in the solvent tank washers. They wash the cases, take all the dirt, grime off of it. While that's cooking, then they're washing the other components, inspecting them to make sure they're not broken or bad. Then they stage them on a cart, place the quality control form with it once he signs off on it to pass down the manufacturing line to the builders.
Cool, so after it goes from there, I saw some polishing and cleaning up going on back over there. Is that where they get kind of buffed and inspected?
Exactly, that's where they inspect the cases, check for cracks, imperfections. If there's any problems with it, we start over with another core. After it passes all the inspections, we clean it, paint it, and we stage it back in the manufacturing process.
Ready for build, huh?
You got it.
Cool, how long does it take to get these things torn down?
A good 20, 25 minutes
Okay.
to get it torn down and cleaned up.
Ever get a good race going on between these two guys?
Yeah, every once in a while these guys get to it and they try to crank them out.
Show off some skills?
That's right, that's
on.
right.
Cool.
All right, we'll show you down here on the manufacturing line.
All right.
Ford truck tranny, huh?
Yeah, man, we got a nice E4OD here. It's a diesel out of a diesel truck. We build them too. We do all the Ford line, we do the GM line, and all the Dodge line.
Cool. Yeah, I've seen quite a variety so far in here. Looks like you guys covered just about everything.
Yeah, we build everything from a mild stock transmission all up to some extreme applications.
Yeah, we've had a few extreme applications on our show.
Yeah, yeah.
So tell me about this one. It's going to be a stock or?
Yeah, this is
Have you
just
built one?
This is a factory unit, factory reman. We're putting back all the OE spec clutches, steels. We put all new bushings, new washers, new Torrington bearings. It's a complete reman, stripped down from the bare case. Basically, put all the new parts in there.
Yeah, one of the great things about Monster, you can go in and get it specifically for you. You know what I mean? You want a hard shift, you want a soft shift. You know, what kind of horsepower do you want? I mean, you got horsepower all the way up to what, 1,000, 1,500 pounds of torque?
Exactly. Yeah, and depending on the application and what the customer's looking for, obviously in extreme situations like that, we build a 700 that can go up to maybe 600 horsepower. Then we have a 480 to go all the way up to 900. They have something even extreme, goes over 1,000. We might go back down to a 400. We offer a variety of all of them.
I mean, how do you know though? I mean, you say, yeah, this transmission does 700 pounds of torque. How do you know that?
Well, we know by in-house, from experience and in-house testing. We actually take them up and put them on a chassis dyno in a car. And we test them.
Wow.
And we know from experience and how the tranny's built at what limits these components can take. We can test them up to 600 horsepower. We see the input shaft breaks. We test them at 800 horsepower, see the sprags blow up. So we know in different transmissions what their limitations are in the real world environment behind a 3,000 pound vehicle, 500-600 horsepower at the rear tires. So we know what these transmissions can take and how much abuse they can take and what our customers are expecting from them.
Can you show us those parts, like specifically where
Well,
they
a lot of transmissions, the input shaft will strip off in the converter or literally shear completely off. from all that twist motion from the torque converter. So that's a weak link. Or the stator shaft on the pump will strip off or break off completely depending on the horsepower rating. Other weak components are the sprags. You get to a certain horsepower, those are a weak link.
Yep.
So there's multiple items in the transmission obviously that can break, but those are some of the common components that do break.
Now when you go through, you've got different clutch materials, so you can go a stock rebuild, you can do high performance clutches. Now doesn't that change the shift characteristics? Like how do you then dial back in for the customer? Because I know you can change a lot of things to give him the shift that he wants and the type of build that he wants, whether it's heavy duty or mild, right?
Exactly. All of our transmissions are custom built. Customer tells us what his application is, how hard he wants it to shift, or how soft he wants it to shift. And because we chassis dyno every unit, we know how to dial them in so the customer gets exactly what they're ordering. Now, like this is a factory clutch that we use in the heavy duty transmission. It's a regular OE spec clutch, so these clutches are already modified. But we do offer Kevlar line clutches and also actually RID race clutchings for racing applications.
Cool. So you don't just have a 600 horse transmission. I can call and say, I need 600 horse, but I want it to do this and I want it to do this, and you'll just kind of dial in all the parts along the assembly.
Exactly. You need one to hold up 600 horsepower, but you don't want to break your neck every time it shifts.
Cool. So once it gets built up, take a couple hours?
Definitely. It takes a good 3-4 hours to build up a unit. Okay. If it requires shift kits and other mods, it takes even longer.
Now you talked about dyno. We're going to go check out a dyno here? Or?
Sure, yeah. What we do here first is we static test it, which means we air check each drum to make sure the hydraulic integrity is there. Then we assemble it. We can air check it again. That's called a static test. And then we'll take it up the ramp over to the test room.
And what do? You put it on dyno or?
Exactly. We put every transmission in a car and we dyno test them.
In a car?
In a car.
Put every transmission in a car?
Every one.
Where's that? Let's go.
All right.
Dyno room?
Dyno room.
Where's Achilles? Achilles! Taxi!
Hey guys, I thought I'd find you here.
Cool. Well, we're going to go check out the dyno, but you're going to have to wait till after the break.
Come on, let's go.
Let's roll. Hey, welcome back. We're doing the killer car tour again, touring Monster's brand new transmission facility.
Ooh, look at that thing. Oh, that's nice.
What we've got here is your basic 49 Chevy.
Nice.
Now, kids, if you'll look, it's got the chop top. It has got the white tuck and roll interior, which is period for that time. It's got the shrouded headlights and the Corvette grille sitting on the billet aluminum wheels. Real nice example, like that. Okay, now on to the dyno room. Now, this is where Monster tests all their cars.
All right. Wow. That's some dyno mule there, huh? It's a little bit too nice to be running every transmission through.
Yeah, yeah. Hey guys, this is the first step in the testing process that we're famous for. We get the transmissions up from the build area where you just came from, and then we match it up with the torque converter that the customer decided to purchase with the unit. That way, when they get the product, it's exactly what we got for them, tested in the vehicle, ready to go.
Cool. So these are all for maybe a guy who doesn't order a converter with their trans? These are
right. These are what we call the test torque converters.
Okay.
So if they didn't get a converter with the unit, we still put it through the testing process no matter what. Cool. So that way we know it's going to work 100% for them.
Now I see a bunch of drive shafts. I guess you got a couple different configurations you can put in a single vehicle.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ton of different
Nice.
configurations. We've got probably a dozen different drive shafts, different cross members, different mounting, and that gives us the ability to test, you know, Turbo 350, Turbo 400, 700 R4, 4L80, goes on and on and on in the same vehicle with these different configurations that we got.
It's like a beast, man.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, this is our 550 horsepower test bed we use for all of our racing transmissions.
Nice. You get to really go out there and beat on them and check them out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's Bryan, man. We better run.
All right, guys, here we are with the legendary Monte Carlo.
Legendary, huh?
Yes, this is our original test bed. It's had probably close to 10,000 transmissions over the years.
Wow.
And the thing is still kicking.
Man.
Mark, I'm thinking you're pretty good at this by now.
Well, I've definitely done a few of them in here.
Yeah. Right now we've got a 700 R4 going in. It's one of our most popular units. Overdrive Chevrolet. And once he gets that buttoned up nicely, we'll head it over to the dyno across the way there and put it through the paces.
Cool. Yeah, I like all the quick connects, a lot of easy, you know, in and outs.
Yeah.
Way to get a good test bed.
You playing with your new baby?
There he is.
Every day, but this is actually a live unit. It's a 6L80 transmission. This is the best way to test them. Put them on the chassis dyno, has the vehicle weight, actually the raw horsepower, right at the transmission. And if we can't get good feel for it on the dyno, we can actually drive it on the road like we do all of our vehicles.
Wow, very cool.
Good way to cover all your bases.
Yeah.
All right, so from here, I assume you got to pull them back out because you're not going to ship the whole car, are you?
Absolutely. Pull them back out of the vehicle, we drain them, drain the converters, and we ship the transmission with the converter we tested it with, because that's the stall speed that was dyno tested with, and that's what belongs to that customer's vehicle.
Very cool. Well, I heard some drags going on out there. I think there's some tractor pulls, so let's get back to the show.
All right, welcome back. We've had a fun time checking out all the cars at the Hot Rod Show. But as you can see, we're about to see some tractor pulls. Time to get dirty! When have you ever seen your daddy's Ranger do that? Now you can see we've got a big weight up there. It's gear driven by these wheels and it's moving up and it's getting heavier. Now it's like eating cheeseburgers the whole way down the track. Now you want to get as much momentum as you can to carry as far as you can, because farthest distance wins.
White Lightning, baby. Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
That ain't nothing but a junk old stock small block Chevrolet.
Just an old tractor with a big pile of horsepower and some tires.
About 600 horse.
Well, let me hear that thing. Come on. That's what I'm saying. Is that what we're talking about?
If I don't beat him, I'm gonna quit tractor pulling.
Oh, that was a little weak. Go, 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 go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Pull, all the way.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah!
Yeah, we got a nice coat of dirt. I feel like I worked, but I didn't do nothing but have fun. I think we're gonna go check out some more hot rods.
One of the things that drew me to this 1956 Ford F100 was these hubcaps. And they're super rare. They're 59 Dodge Lancer. This guy actually looked for 20 years to find these babies to put them on, and he found them at the Daytona Turkey Rod Run. Wow, man, that's a long time to look for a hubcap. Had some in high school. Now, this was originally a California car, and after about 18 years, it worked its way up to Minnesota. And then for 18 years now, this owner has had it. He's retired military, bought it from a military guy, and his goal and his dream was to restore one of these babies when he did, and now he's got it finished.
Yeah, and just checking out the build book, the history. It's what it's all about, these events. So cool, we had a good time today. We hope you guys had a good time, but we got to get back to the shop.
For more information about anything you've seen on today's show, check out speed.com or visit TwoGuysGarage.com.
Man, I had a great time at the Hot Rod Show. Maybe got a little too much sun, but it was worth it.
Yeah,
hey,
it was a
welcome
good
to the
time.
parts room. First up from KYB America, we've got their Xlg Struts and Shocks. Now, this is the original equipment for the aftermarket. You've seen them on hot rods, you've seen them on classic cars forever. I mean, this is the choice for restorations.
Yeah, these are easy to put in. They come with instructions. And you buy that old ride, and you get that cushy feel, go down, get you a nice shock like these XLGs, you can really upgrade that performance ride and that feel.
Right, these are all about performance in your classic cars. It's from KYB America, it's their Xlg Shocks and Struts. They got a really cool product. This is from Danmar Equipment. It's their Max Jack lift system.
Yeah, the great thing about this, a lot of times you don't have a lot of room in your shop, and this thing is portable. So not only does it hold 6,000 pounds, but you can actually unbolt it and move it over to a corner, so you've got lots of room to work.
Yeah, and if you're like me, I've got an 8-foot ceiling. You know, getting a full 2-post or 4-post lift doesn't do me a lot of good, but I can get one of these and I can get about 98% coverage on the project. And like you said, when I'm done with that project, I can unbolt these things and put them out of the way.
And you don't have to sell it with the house. You can actually get it out. So that's pretty cool from Danmar Equipment, their Max Jack's lifting system. Next up from Bosco International, their lighted wrench set.
Now, you've seen these before. These are the rechargeable versions. They're all racked and stacked, ready to go. You need a light, you need a wrench, you just grab it, and then you're on your way.
But now, not only are they in the rechargeable version, but you can get the kind with a battery. So if you're somewhere you don't want to plug them in, all you need is a battery source, and they're good to go.
Yeah, you can keep them in your car, your boat, your trailer. These are all ready to go. And for you outdoor guys, we've got them in camo, so we won't scare away the birds, the deer, the fish, you name it.
And you get the 2-for-1 special. Standard on one side, flip to the other side. You've got metric, so you got the 2-for-1, both in one set of wrenches. How
What else
can
do you
go
need?
wrong?
What else do you need? Oh, a flasher. So you got flashers and you got steady beams. So these are from Bosco International. It's their lighted wrench set.
Everything a man needs.
All right, next up from Classic Parts America, it's all about Chevy Trucks. Now these guys have you covered from 1947 all the way to 1998.
Yeah, there's 6 catalogs. They have 13,000 parts stored in a 40,000 square foot warehouse.
Nice. Now, they're broken out by models, and if you check them out, they're full color, just everything you could imagine for either a restoration, for an upgrade, or even just that hard-to-find part. You know, you've got everything from window cranks, chrome trim, brake upgrades, suspension, you name it, you're covered. Now, check them out. They have a quick turnaround on shipping. They're going to cover you for everything you need.
Well, we're out of time, Byrd. Hopefully you guys had a great time down at the Monster Transmission Charity Auto Show and Factory Tour.
Yeah, we might actually catch some of the end of it.
I think we do. Let's go.
See you guys.